So this says to me, look, you gotta go through the Tower of Hera and figure out what sort of monstrosity you can get this time. And I'm all, okay, but I have to go get some stupid items from a rabbit first, and then I'm gonna get lost exploring for like an hour because this game's really fun. Oh. Let's get started, okay? Whoosh. So, Rabia somehow managed to get all the way up here to label the entrance to the dungeon. Like, I swear, here is my headcanon, so to speak. Him and his little buddy go into these dungeons to take whatever the dungeon item's supposed to be, and then they leave the dungeon and seal the dungeon with the item that he found inside. Thus, actually being able to put the logos up here and stopping anybody else from getting at the rest of the treasure that he put in there. Then he puts money in place of it, so you can come and rent it from him, and he expects people to die a few times so he can keep getting more money. He has like his entire capitalist like structure going on here. Such a con artist. Oh, hey! So that's what these things look like reimagined. Where do I go? Oh, that's this wall. They always looked so weird in A Link to the Past. Ah, I see, that's the point of those. But here's the question. Do I bounce? I do! Okay. Just seeing a giant version of that's kinda great. So the whole point of this dungeon is definitely the hammer. And I can see we're already getting into painty goodness right from the start. Let me up! We can go outside here and get a prize. I mean, I've been commenting on how things are completely different, like, the entire series so far. But this place really is just not even close to what it used to be. It's got red brick walls and blue floors. That is where the similarities stop. And the color switches, I guess. Anything I can get up here real quick? Nope. Oh, welcome to the second floor! That's actually really cool! Oh, I appreciate these giant laughing switches. Oh no! That's fine. Let's bounce. The things that only really work because we're doing this on a modern system. I don't think that would work so well on an SNES, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, we got enough monster guts for a potion now. Compass. So is the Tower of Hera just gonna be like straight up via these switches instead of staircases now? Because I can get behind that. Well, I mean, maybe I should say I could get under that, but you know, details. Can we merge? Yeah, sure can. Okay. So that brings a whole new, well, dimension to the switches then. Which, yes, is really freaking cool! Ugh! Just, I am adoring the dungeon design right now. Okay? Adoring. That means really good. It's like, it just all feels so natural while just being really clever little ideas. Like, it makes you feel good, like doing that. Because the switches are actually raised platforms now instead of just barricades. It's like... when the game design's just right. Somebody please insert that meme picture right about now. Oh. Nothing along the walls, that's fine. I'll leave it on that setting for now. It's also really cool how we're spending a lot of time, like, on the outside of these dungeons. Like, you'd never be on the outside of the Tower of Hera fending off crows in the original game. You were always on the inside of it, so it's cool to see, like, there's the entrance down there. Just all this different perspective. I see what we had to do. Scurry, scurry! It's a cool little gimmick. Like, it's a nice gimmick to center your game around because it brings just a whole new feel to the puzzles in the game. Look, I'm gonna scoot up here. There we go, now we're on the 4th floor. And there's even an extra one in case you mess up the first time. Of course, now I'm curious if there's anything over there. Let's check real quick. Can I look while I'm in the wall? No. There is some money I can snatch up real quick, though, but I don't really want to. It just looked like it was standard rupees. I'm good on rupees right now, okay? Stalfos. Stalfos, come on. Don't be that way. Oh no! You backpedaled into monster guts! Unleash the worms! Also, I noticed that the switch was on orange on the previous floor, but I switched it back to blue on this floor, so the switches are no longer, like, global like they used to be. That was always kind of an interesting thing, where the switch colors would be the same no matter where you were in the dungeon. So I guess don't expect that type of layering of puzzles this time. Welcome to the 5th floor! Here, to make sure you understand you can stand on the walls. Being able to stand on the switch walls was a Link's Awakening thing, and you know what? It was pretty neat there too, so... Anything up here while I'm here? Nah, the walls are too busted up. Paintings require smooth, complete walls to go through. Oh wait, we're supposed to go up that way anyways, because it's a window. It's not a door. Perspective. This feels just so... It's a very, very different dungeon from what it was. Especially since now we're not only going up the interior of the dungeon, we're going up the exterior as well. Oh, hey, I don't want to get shoved off. That's rude. Rude, I say. This is kind of precarious. Whoop! Ah, I dodged right back into that like a dope. But there's a heart here. And then I can scoot onto this. Just go up. There. And yeah, if you keep on going too far, then you keep on getting just standard rupees. Was there anything? Nope, we got all the treasure chests. That's all that matters. So there's a small key in this room. It's probably going to come from defeating all the Stalfoses. These are the ones that throw bones. So basically, all you have to do is spin attack everything. But let's have some fun! That's not exactly what I want to use. I want to crush them! Crush their bones! Smash them into little bitty pieces! This time! Twice! Bones crushed. I guess that's a shortcut for the dungeon. It's kind of funny. They actually, there's a lot of little Link's Awakening things tucked in here alongside the Link to the Past stuff. I'm pretty okay with that. I like Link's Awakening as well. That's another game I should probably play on this here channel at some point. Pretty sure people would appreciate that one as well. So we can go up here. And I guess that's gonna be how we have to get back down to those ones. It's kind of funny, the item gates at the start of the dungeons at least tell you which one is primarily going to be what you're using for that dungeon. Can we smash our way down? Sure can! It's all about the hammer! It's so weird, like this is a very big change of pace on the series, is that because of the rental system, you have the dungeon item immediately. Like the hammer is considered the item for this dungeon. And thus, the entire dungeon is based around puzzles that center around that item, rather than like 2/3 of the dungeon being what you already have, and then the other third being the new item. Eastern Palace kind of went aside from that because you got your transformation power right at the end of it. But at the same time, it's really cool, you know? So it's just the center of the floor, right? I have made mistakes. This much is certain. Can I hit the switch this way? I mean... okay, that works too. Because here is the other item we need, which is the small key. Which always needs fanfare, even when it's on the ground. Good to know. It was bugging me. Ah! There's another chest to get on the exterior of the dungeon, huh? Oh, it's gonna get weird. It's gonna get so weird. But first! Oh no. I need to be very slightly higher off the ground. Oh, down we go! Whoops! Okay, this one's timing. Too early! Ah! That was way early! I don't know why I was expecting that switch to stay pressed that long. Oh well. And now I understand why the other platforms raised very slightly. Because... Am I gonna be able to see where I'm dropping down here? Because it's like right here. Would have been nice to be able to see. Because when we merge to the wall here, we're gonna go above the railing now so we can scoot back here safely. I'll design things like that. It's cool to see. This is the series where I gush about game design constantly, or get mad at purple rabbits. One of the two. I am nothing if but sorely predictable. Oh. No, I didn't actually want that to... Ah, I thought I was standing far enough off the platform, but I wasn't. Oh, so this one is the one that's all about timing. So duly noted. It's also the series where I'm just like, Link has a really big hitbox this time around. Oh, it's these guys. Can I just... Yeah. This is why you buy the shield. It is useful and helpful. It makes you feel special. It's like a teleport platform. Also, I see that. That hole in the center is particularly nasty because if you busted open the center floor, at the floor below it, you will fall 2 floors down and thus have to redo a lot of stuff. So don't fall over. Don't fall off the platform. I guess another similarity to the old tower of Hera is it has all the springy things in the universe. Just the animation of the laughing push-button switches. So that is our big key for the... Well, I mean, it's nice that they're together, I guess. And looks like we got all the treasure chests for this dungeon as well. So that's good. Oh, a little bit off timing, but we still made it. You know, a few hearts would have been nice. Just saying. Because there hasn't, like... Well, maybe... Nope. There hasn't been any hearts for the last couple of floors, and, you know, I'd like to go into the boss at full health. Thank you. I do not trust this whatsoever. Where's the boss? There's the... Of course. You're back! Now... That's what I thought. You can stun him with the hammer. Or you can just crush him with the hammer, one of the two. So that way it's easier to get hit in than it used to be. Holy crap, he's gotten bigger though. You've gotten a lot bigger! I mean, we might as well just fight it the old-fashioned way. That seems easier. over! Okay, maybe... No. We're getting completely destroyed here. Ah! Go figure, making this boss even larger makes it pretty threatening. You can use the hammer, but it's so much slower than your sword that you might as well just attack it anyways. Please give me that. And now we can get our pendant of power. What? It doesn't just drop from the ceiling and allow me to catch it dramatically anymore. That's kind of disappointing. It makes us feel, well, powerful. We're not very powerful yet. We are but nubbling. Also, it's a good thing we did get that extra heart container, because, you know, But we've been hearing the low health beep and then that just be adding even more stress. What are you freaking out about so much? You really, really, really want me to save. And you're trying to get me to take a break. God, you're so aggressive! You're so aggressive! Nintendo's way of, like, pandering is so weird. It's like, why don't you take a break? Hey, kid, you beat a dungeon, you gotta save, you gotta save, you gotta save, you gotta save, oh my god, you gotta save, beat a dungeon, gotta save, ah, save! Oh, that was a really fun dungeon. I mean, I kind of missed the whole falling down 7 floors to get to a fairy fountain thing, but... I get it. The dungeons are completely reconstructed. This one didn't even have any rooms that were the same as the old one. Also, where the heck are my Pegasus boots? I was expecting to get them in this dungeon, but I guess they're somewhere else? Oh. Guess now we can try to figure out how to get to the... Oh wait, we can't get to the Tower of Wind without... Where are my boots?! I'm so confused. Either way, though, that's gonna do it for this time, and yeah. See as we continue even more Link Between Worlds and continue having a good time. Because game is fun! It's just how it goes. Game is fun. Understood? Understood? Okay? Okay.